Exploring the laughter lines, cultural variations in the use of irony. Hello, language enthusiasts. Today we are delving into the humorous world of irony, but with a twist. We are going to look at how this aspect of English humor varies from one culture to another. Irony can be a confusing concept, even for native speakers. But understanding its cultural context will help you use irony effectively and appreciate the humor it offers. So, let's unravel the secrets of cultural variations in the use of irony. Before we get into the cultural variations, it's essential to understand what irony is. Irony is a form of humor where the intended meaning of a statement is the opposite of the literal meaning. In other words, it involves saying something, but meaning another. It is often used to highlight the absurdities or incongruities in life. An example of irony would be saying, "What beautiful weather," while it's raining cats and dogs. British humor is well known for its use of irony. In fact, it's so deeply ingrained in their culture that it can be part of everyday conversations. British people often use irony to make light of difficult situations or to gently tease someone. If you're trying to understand a British TV show or movie, being able to recognize irony can be really helpful. American humor also uses irony, but in a different way than British humor. It's often more explicit and may be accompanied by a verbal or physical cue, like air quotes or a specific tone of voice. Americans also tend to use irony more in formal comedy settings, like stand-up shows or scripted comedies, than in everyday conversation. So, when you're listening to an American comedian or watching an American movie, keep an ear out for irony. Now, it's important to note that not all cultures use or even understand irony in the same way. In some cultures, especially those that highly value sincerity and direct communication, irony may not be as common or may even be seen as confusing or rude. So always be aware of cultural context when you're trying to use irony. And there you have it. Understanding irony and its cultural variations can help you communicate more effectively and appreciate the richness of English humor. Remember, when using irony, consider the cultural context and be aware that it may not always be understood as you intend. But don't let this discourage you. After all, it's all part of the adventure of learning a new language. Thank you for joining us today, and as always, keep laughing and keep learning.